Hello, Scorpio. How are you today? Welcome to Betwixt the Between Tarot, where today we're going to be talking about July 6th through the 12th. Going to get a feel for what kind of energy is going to be out there for you and see what you might be stumbling into for the week. All right, take a look. We're starting off with the Death card. So something's going to happen that's going to change the way you think. Something's going to open your eyes and you'll see things in a new way. And that's not a bad thing to have happen. It's truly not. It's a good thing. You do have some change coming, and it looks like it's going to be pretty darn painful. So I'm going to apologize before I even say the word. Just don't shoot the messenger, okay? But this is only our first row. We have a ways to go. We're going to find out what the details are about. So here we go. All right. In the past, look at you presenting both as the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Somebody who has clear, solid boundaries, knows what you're doing, clarity, decisive, logical. Very smart person. The Queen of Swords is similar, a clear communicator, can be a little detached sometimes, but brutally honest. So where you've got the king who is planning the things and making the things happen and doing the action, you've got the queen who is nurturing all of those communications and things that need to be said. Sometimes they can bring about in these conversations things that change the way we think. An epiphany of some sort has come through you, and you have realized, and you, by the way, are this dead thing right here. You are what would I call that? The road, whatever. Anyway, you are there in the middle of the road, and that part of you and the way that you think doesn't exist anymore. Now you've moved in a clearer way of thinking. It's better for your growth. You're seeing things with your eyes open. You've got that big sun up there for clarity and able to move forward in a clearer and more concise way. It happened fast. It happened super fast. This is the Eight of Wands. Things moving, picking up speed, the momentum going. But where you are currently is just now at that moment of, oh my gosh, epiphany. I see it now. So there's that where you are now. But coming up in the future, it's going to be leading you to the Ten of Swords, which is an ending that's pretty uncomfortable. This one's going to leave a mark. This one is the feeling that it just can't ever go back. Nothing said or done can even be brought back. It's the end. If anything, rather than that being the Death card, this guy being the Death card, to me, this is the one that's more of the Death card. This is the one that hurts. That's the one that hurts. But let's clarify. We're going to talk about it all. We're not going to leave this hanging. We're going to know a little bit more before we get out of here. Definitely Three of Swords. There's some pain, some heartache coming through for you. Could be a breakup card. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Maybe that is you and your partner representing there, and maybe there is an ending of some sort of breakup there for you. We're not going to stop with that right there. We're going to keep going and going across the row and see what else we can figure out from that. The Three of Pentacles was working as a team. Being able to do things together, working well as a team. Let's just pull this whole row rather than one at a time. It looks like it might have been a work situation. It could have been work. It could have been a creative project. Could have been a breakup. It could also have been a work-related situation where a partnership was separated and brought about a lot of discomfort and a lot of pain. Now, mind you, this is in the past. So this is something that is close to happening or has already happened. I would say it's probably happened and moving now into a different sort of a teamwork situation, and then working more individually, realizing that you are very strong on your own and working by yourself. So this could be a work situation. It could be a dating situation where you might have even been dating. This number of 3 here next to that, maybe there was a third person involved in the relationship and there was some cheating. I hate to even say that. So I don't want to throw that out to the universe, but now working on your own and doing very well by yourself, working into the night, spending a lot of your time building things and making a new start for yourself. The Knight of Wands is here. I would say that this working phase is either happening right now or it's starting to happen, where you're spending a lot of more time at work. The Knight of Wands is bringing about some challenges for you, loves challenges, but he kind of jumps before he thinks. And you're at that point where the healing process is where you're just kind of, the energy is a little off, where you are just jumping at things, making decisions rashly and not spending a lot of time on making those decisions just because it's been hard to get through. Energy on the bottom of the deck I happen to catch a glimpse of is the Wheel of Fortune. Excuse me. This is a card of this being destiny. It was meant to happen. It's not something that could have been avoided or changed. It's something that the universe has brought about. This Devil card here for you, don't think demon or possession or anything dark and gloomy like that. More think of the self-imposed things that change you, that make you think badly of yourself, the negative self-talk, the self-sabotage, the imposter syndrome, the things that really are not true, but the stories and the lies that the committee in our head tells us. It's the things that we could let go of if we could only just figure out a way to break the chains around us. It's changing the habits and trying to learn how to turn the volume down on that voice inside our heads and that negative self-talk. It's replaying the situation of this heartache over and over and over again and thinking to yourself, why didn't I say that? When he said that, why didn't I speak up for myself? That sort of thing that will get you nowhere, but just ruminates in your mind and plays on a loop over and over and over again. I love this. I really do love this. This relationship wasn't something that was really comfortable for you. And moving on, you are independent. Abundance, even. Look, you've got a home back here. You've got all the money that you need. You have pets. You have things around you that you love. Working hard, and that's what's providing you that abundance. So all that hard work that you're doing right now is going to lead you to a position where you are going to be living in abundance and independently, not needing anyone else to help you out. The Page of Swords, look at him. He doesn't look too happy, does he? The Page of Swords is curious. He asks a lot of questions, but he's kind of restless. So that could be something that you're feeling right now, is that restlessness that comes from uncertainty or of just the surprise of things happening in the past and bringing about change. That can often make you feel uncertain. I love the Knight of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards. And the reason why is because he is slow and steady. And he says, look, you don't have to hurry through this. Take your time, build it well. Build it, be responsible, be reliable, and things will go very well for you. That's another card that's great for that Nine of Pentacles here, that card of abundance and doing things well and the hard work. Doing them with thought and responsibility and reliability is a wonderful thing that you are doing for yourself as you progress and as you heal from this Three of Swords down here. Page of Wands, a lot of pages, a lot of things about to happen. Pages bring the messages, right? So this Page of Wands is coming to you saying, I like adventure and I'm full of great ideas. What do you say we just do something that is adventurous and thoughtful? He also loves to learn. So maybe learning something new, taking a class, but also can be someone who feels impatient, especially when you know you need to take things slow and steady, like with this Knight of Pentacles. Sometimes he comes in and says, come on, go faster. He's really restless. So find the balance between those two, and you'll find a happier medium for your world. All right, Four of Cups. There you are, sitting there waiting for things to happen. This is a card of being bored. So now you may even be feeling that since there was this change in relationship status, that there's now some boredom with some free time. And so you are replacing it with work. So you might be thinking about even cutting back on some of the work hours if you can afford it, because I know this economy is crazy and I'm working a lot myself, but it's worth it in the big picture. It's worth taking the time to build something steady and reliable that you can count on, which is this Page of this Knight of Pentacles. All right, let's see what Oracle cards say for you, have for you. And that is seek balance, dance or of doing and being, find rhythm. So there it is with that. Maybe cut back a little bit on the work. Just remember to dance and to find the joy. Seek some balance in your life. It's hard when you're working a lot of hours. I get it. I'm doing the same thing, and it's not an easy thing. Gratitude is the seed of new miracles. So be sure and give thanks to Spirit and all those involved, the ancestors who lead us and guide us and hopefully show us a way to go. And cleanse. Clear space for positive energy. This is the second time that I have gotten this card. And not only is it just cleaning your space and your area, it changes the energy in the room when you do that. Burn some sage. Make sure to get it up into the corners of the room where the heavier energy seems to go and collect. Change the furniture around if you do. If you have asthma or breathing issues and you have trouble with cleansing the area with smoke, you can always do it with sound. These are Tibetan bells. You can find those on Amazon. That's my favorite way. I love the sound of them. But be sure and cleanse your area and your space to help you with some of that negative energy. It can help. It can help you find a little peace and maybe even help you sleep a little better at night. So that's what I have for you today, Scorpio. I'm grateful you stopped by Betwixt the Between Tarot to chat and to listen to me ramble on. I'm grateful that you were here. I'm also grateful for your kind likes and subscribes and shares and comments and all of the things. I'm grateful for those because they really do truly make my channel grow. And I'm starting to see that growth. I'm just a new baby. I'm just like 12 weeks old, but it's been amazing to see how quickly I've started to get some roots establishing. So until I talk to you again, hit that like and subscribe if anything resonated, and we'll talk again next week. Bye for now.